So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again with some more sweets, some more goodies, some more contracts being handed out for failure. We're not talking about Bukayo Saka, although he actually hasn't won anything for 3 years, but he has been our best player, so I'm not even going to go down that route. We'll come to Rhys Nelson in a minute. But Fabrizio Romano has tweeted out within the last half an hour or so as I record this, understand Bukayo Saka has signed a new long-term contract with Asna. Done and sealed. Huge one for the Gunners after a verbal agreement was reached in February. Official announcement, next formal step expected very soon. Now, listen, yesterday we see load of things doing the rounds that Saka and Ian Wright were at the football ground or the training ground or wherever it was that they were, doing some promotional stuff. Obviously, we have to get Uncle Righty involved because he is the woohoo, wheel out Righty expert when it comes to merch or star boy. And obviously they have waited and waited and waited till the end of the season so that when we have bottled this title, and it is a bottle job, don't care what anyone tells me, 15-point swing is a bottle job. Doesn't matter how you lot want to dress it up. The aim of elite sport is to win. At the start of a season, there's 20 teams. At the end of it, there's still 20 teams, but only one of them's got winners' medals. So the rest have lost. Doesn't matter how Sky Sports dress up Newcastle. Oh, fantastic achievement. They've won nothing. They're qualified for a competition, they ain't going to win. The same as us. But we obviously have to wheel out Ian Wright in circumstances like this. We obviously have to wait for Star Boy, the poster boy, the pin-up boy for Arsenal Football Club's youth project process, phase youth project process, my bad. And obviously they've waited and waited and waited until the end of the season where we've completely annihilated ourselves and butchered our own season. So now wheel out Righty, woohoo, with the new Arsenal shirt that will be worn on the weekend, with Bukayo Saka signing his new contract. The PR at this football club is impeccable. It is so clean and tidy. It is mad. But with all jokes aside, I am happy Saka's staying because he is our best player and has been for 3 years straight. And not quite sure in terms of the amount of money that he's going to be signing for, but the contract is a 5-year contract. Well, basically, it's an extra 4 years on what he's already got because he's got 1 year left. So it goes up until 2028. And yeah, I'm really happy with that, if I'm honest. He's probably one of only a few at this football club that have actually deserved his contract because we're handing out contracts to Aaron Ramsdale for what? He's done nothing for 2 years. Like, we're handing out contracts to Gabriel Magalhaes for what? You've done nothing for 2 years. Our defence has conceded, I think 3 or 4 goals less than Brentford. I mean, come on. Would you take Brentford's back 4 at Arsenal? You wouldn't, would you? So there we go. But Bukayo Saka, star boy. Everyone's going to forget about the capitulation. This is going to be amazing. Well done to him. He fully deserves his contract, by the way. He's carried that football club on his back for 3 years and played, literally about 70 games a season for club and country. It's ridiculous how many games this kid's been playing, but it is what it is. But I am happy with that. I am happy that he's staying. And hopefully, he doesn't become our Harry Kane. Yeah, let's hope we can actually go and win stuff. Yeah, because otherwise there's going to be some seriously tough conversations coming up in the next couple of seasons if he's still doing the business on the pitch and the rest of them ain't. Because then he might actually look elsewhere. This time he didn't, and full credit to him for that. But at the end of the day, sometimes you do have to have a little look around you and say, well, is he doing his job? Is he doing his job? Nearly. And eventually teams will come in for him if we ain't doing what's required. So listen, everybody out there that's happy with this, and I'm sure there's not a single Arsenal fan on the planet that ain't. Yeah, now it's time to divert the attention to the Cronkies, to Edu, to Richard Garlick, to Tim Lewis, to Arteta, to go out there and actually do what is required in this summer transfer window. I want to see no BS this summer. Don't want to see no dressing up mediocre signings as the greatest thing since sliced bread. Don't want to see no average players come through this door. Champions League football, apparently we can attract the best. Cool. Go and get me the best. And let's move on. Smash the like button up, people. Make sure you are sub to Lee React as well. That'd be great. There will be regular content on there as of next week. Every single day throughout the summer, I will have a video on that channel. And I've only got about 6 more live streams left this week, and then I'll only be uploading. I am on the Football Terrace later on today, 3:30 UK time, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Terry Flewers is scared. He's been scared of Arsenal all season. Maybe he's now scared of me. But it is what it is. And then I'm back on here with rants at 5 p.m. UK time as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. But let's talk about Rhys Nelson. Reiss is being offered a 4-year contract with an option of a 5th. Why? I'll tell you why. Because this is a cost-cutting exercise for the ownership. That's why. Very similar to Eddie Nketiah. So what you're telling me is Rhys Nelson's had about 20 billion injuries in his career. He's played barely any minutes for Arsenal. He scored a goal against Bournemouth. He scored a couple against Forest earlier in the season. And that warrants a 4-year contract with an option of a 5th. Is that what we're doing at Arsenal, yeah? Is that what we're doing? Because we did this with Eddie Nketiah. We gave Eddie Nketiah £100,000 a week when his contract had expired. Here you go, Eddie. Have a 4-year deal on 100 grand a week, or 5-year deal with 100 grand a week. Let's give you 20 million pounds. Do you know why? Because it's cheaper to pay him than it is to go and spend 40, 50, 60 on a proper striker and then pay their wages, which would top it over 100 with the fee as well. Plus the agent fee, plus the image rights and all of that. I think this is mad. I can't lie. But listen, people will lap this crap up because this is what we do. Oh, yeah. You know, let's get Reiss back in. Reiss could be cover for Bukayo Saka, and Saka can be rotated. Blah blah. In what planet is Rhys Nelson better than Bukayo Saka? In what planet is Rhys Nelson an adequate backup for Bukayo Saka? He isn't. We're being told Champions League football, you can get the best talent on the planet. Rhys Nelson is not one of them. Let him go. Let him go. Go away, Arna. Okay, bye. Get rid of him. It's embarrassing. We did this last year with Eddie Nketiah. That's gone well, hasn't it? Look how well that's worked out. What is this football club on? And every single Arsenal fan out there will be gassing this up, hyping it up. Oh, but yeah, we can't go out and spend £100 million on every player like Man City. What a load of garbage. Do you know what? Man City, the reason they win the league every year is because Tottenham, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, to a lesser degree Chelsea until this season, their fans are all happy with top 4. Granit Xhaka is a disgrace, by the way. Yesterday, I'm going to read you this. Smash the likes while I'm finding it. Make sure you sub to the channel. That'd be great. Where is it? Where is this fraud? Where is he? There he is. Granit Xhaka on if Mikel Arteta is the right manager to lead Arsenal to a title. Well, clearly not. You can forget this question. He is more than the right manager for this team. If someone told us before the season that we will be here, I think everyone would have signed it. Our goal, for sure, was to be back in the top 4. Now we are second. That sums up Arsenal Football Club in a nutshell, which is why we're signing Rhys Nelson to a new contract, or trying to. This is the 3rd contract offer we've put on the table for Rhys, by the way. Our aim was top 4. And people are crying that this geezer's leaving the football club. They're crying that Granit Xhaka's going. Oh, Granit, don't go, please. Oh, redemption. Absolute loser. Falbanian. Can't stand him. Bin most of this squad. They've all got this loser top 4 mentality, which is rife at every single club pretty much. Look at Newcastle yesterday. Well done to them. They've qualified for Champions League. Well done. The way it's all being dressed up and gassed up, they ain't going to win the Champions League, so why is everyone hyping it? They've qualified for a competition, they ain't going to win. The same as us. So why is everyone so gassed about top 4? Oh, it's such a great achievement. Really? You finished second loser, mate. We finished first loser. At the start of the season, 20 teams go for the trophy. At the end of the season, 1 team ends up with winners' medals. So the rest have lost. How can people not grasp this concept? Sport hasn't changed. It doesn't matter what Sky, BT Sports, Superfans, and any other idiot out there wants to try and dress it up. There is not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 winners. There is 1. Getting Champions League football is not a win. That is, oh, here you go. You've qualified for a European competition to go and make the owner more money, to then not spend it and actually do cost-cutting exercises by signing up Rhys Nelson instead of actually going out and buying proper players that we've been told that we can buy by qualifying for this competition that we're not going to bother trying to win. What planet do you people live in? Oh, Lee, you're so negative. You're so toxic. All right, Brittany, calm down. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? What is the matter with these people? Rhys Nelson should not be anywhere near this football club as of this summer. Thanks for your goal against Bournemouth that actually amounted to nothing in the end. Thanks for the 2 goals against Forest and your assist. Well done, mate. Thank you. But that's it. Adios. Goodbye. Ciao. Why are we offering this guy, even if we pay him 50 grand a week? I don't even know what he's getting paid. But even if we offer him 50 grand a week, right, for 4 years, yeah, that's 10 million quid he's going to earn. With an option of a fifth, there's another 2.5. That's 12.5 million quid we're going to pay Rhys Nelson to stay. 12.5 million quid, which means we're not in turn going to actually go and get a new winger. So we've given Rhys Nelson 12.5 million if he stays for 5 more years, but we're not going to go out and spend any money on a winger because he is now the winger. Yeah, when people actually start waking up to this crap, we might actually move forward as a football club. Instead of crying about Man City, actually start sticking it on the ownership and the management team at this club. Yeah, because it is all about saving money and not doing what is required. Man City are laughing their bollocks off because they're the only club that actually try and win stuff. They're the only club that actually try to win it year in, year out. Man United don't. They're signing up Luke Shaw, another cost-cutting exercise. They're signing up David De Gea, another cost-cutting exercise. All you're doing, yeah, is allowing the ownership of the football club to save money, not invest enough money to compete with City. Then it gets spun that Man City, oh, they spend more money than everyone. Oh, how can we compete with Man City? How can you compete? By taking this top 4 loser mindset out your heads, yeah, and sticking it on your football clubs to actually go out and buy better players because they can. Arsenal have got one of the richest owners in world football, and he's legally, by the rules of financial fair play, allowed to invest money. But he doesn't, does he? And now we're signing Rhys Nelson up. Shambles. Absolutely disgusting. Sick and tired of it. But listen, you'll all dress it up. Most of you will. Not all of you. Most of you will. Some of you do actually have some IQ. The rest are just here for the vibes. A little bit like the dog. Does anybody know who's picking up the dog shit at London Colney? Has anyone figured that one out yet? Maybe it's Reiss. Maybe that's why we're signing him. Reiss, your delegated dog shit picker-upper today. Maybe that's why we're giving him a new contract. Oh, here you go, mate. I have 2.5 million a year. But you've got to pick up the shit. Unbelievable, Jeff. On that bombshell, have a wonderful day. And I'm out of here. I'll set her out.